Genghis Khan's armies killed 40 million people, around 10% of the population at the time. So I'm sure the other 90% of the population was relieved when they found out that he had died. For his funeral, Genghis had arranged for 2,000 people to attend, but when these people all returned from the funeral, he had also arranged to have these 2,000 people killed by 800 of his soldiers in order to keep his own burial place a secret. But that seemingly wasn't airtight enough for Genghis's plan, so he had also arranged for the 800 soldiers who killed the 2,000 funeral goers to be killed by another set of soldiers. So technically the people who were invited to the funeral of Genghis Khan were also invited to their own funeral. Oh nice, a letter from our good friend Genghis Khan. It says, "You are hereby invited to your own funeral." That's weird. Yeah, probably a typo though, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. How could we have seen this coming? Genghis always seemed like such a calm, non-violent guy. This plan did seem to work though, as nobody has ever been able to figure out where Genghis Khan was buried. Genghis Khan also had a lot of children. Some estimates place it at well over 1,000, so almost as many as Nick Cannon. One of the reasons he had so many children was so he could use them to take control of new territories in cunning ways, such as when he would marry off his daughters to powerful rulers. It was seen as a great honor to marry one of Genghis Khan's daughters, so an alliance would be formed between Genghis and this new ruler. However, shortly after the marriage, Genghis would just find a dangerous war to send off his new son-in-law to, so that he would inevitably end up dying in battle, and then after his death, Genghis would just end up swooping in and taking control of the empire the dead ruler had left behind. He did this numerous times and ended up taking control of a lot of places without even having to go to war with them. As you are probably aware of by now, it was probably a bad idea to annoy Genghis Khan, something the Persian Khwarezmid Empire was obviously not aware of, as when Genghis Khan sent them a messenger, they had him beheaded. Genghis then launched an invasion with 200,000 of his soldiers, where he would end up killing 90% of the Khwarezmid's population.